Soul with a Squad, back with another video. I'm Recklezz. Got Jesse Lee Peterson, you feel me, versus Black Lives Matter. Make sure y'all hit that like button, the subscribe button. Let's go ahead and jump right into it.
There was a woman by the name of Abdullah. I think Malina. What's her first? You ever heard of her?
Mm-hmm.
What's her first name?
Her name is Melina.
Melina.
Abdullah.
Abdullah.
Dr. Melina Abdullah.
Yeah, such an evil woman. Why would they let a woman like that teach at a university and corrupt other black students who are coming through there with that kind of wickedness?
Well,
you ever heard of her?
I know Melina very well. She's my sister. She is.
Oh, you know her?
She's my former chair.
She's your sister?
Well, yes, my sister's sister. She's my sister because.
Oh, your black sister.
My black sister.
Oh, why do you associate with a woman like that?
I think I seen him on the news before, Jesse Lee Peterson. This is my first time actually.
Yeah, I've never seen him before.
Oh, why do you associate with a woman like that?
As often as I can.
But she's so evil. Aren't you concerned?
Have you met her?
She's the co-founder of Black Lives Matter.
I guess my question is, why are you calling her evil?
Because the organization is evil, so evil produces evil and good produces good, right?
Well, why?
But what's your impression of that
Evil.
organization and that woman?
My impression of Melina, of Black Lives Matter as a whole, I think that they're doing good work. I think it's necessary. It's not for everybody. I'm not a member, so to speak, for Black Lives Matter, but I do what I can.
Are you a Christian?
I am.
And you agree with those people? Oh, Melissa,
I believe that Black Lives Matter.
do you agree with those people?
I believe Black Lives Matter.
How about with this Black Lives Matter organization? You agree with them?
I don't know everything about the intricacies of their philosophies.
They're evil.
But I have not come across any evil. I've worked with some of
What
the
do we
national
want
leadership.
pigs in the blanket? What do we want dead cops?
Well,
is that evil?
So I think that part of that that's not necessarily like the leadership. That when you have a movement,
But they have to take responsibility.
they do have to
organize
take
the
responsibility for it. But if they're asking for dead cops or pigs in a blanket, then that's a reaction from the community.
No, but formed by Black Lives Matter.
Formed by Black Lives Matter may come and they may help to galvanize these groups, but individuals are going to say what they can't be held responsible for every single individual opinion.
Is that evil?
What evil?
What do we want? Pigs in the blanket, dead cops, and screaming for that.
I mean, I think
is that
to
evil
ask for
to
anybody,
chant that kind of stuff?
I think any murder of innocent life is evil.
So how about chanting, what do we want? Pigs in the blanket. What do we want? Dead cops. Is that evil?
I don't agree with that either. Regardless of the fact, I got uncles, two uncles that I call my uncle. Well, I just been around my life for a long time, since I was younger, since I was Rennie's age, just about, probably a little older. And they're cops, detectives. My dad's a cop, so I already don't agree with that. Regardless of how I put it, there's bad people in the world, there's good people in the world. A lot of people look at the fact that all cops are bad. All cops are not bad. I'll be the first one to tell you. They're not all bad. But there are cops that is just like there are cashiers that's bad people. There's cashiers that's good people.
Yeah, worker.
There's mechanics that's bad.
Yeah.
There's
Nurses.
mechanics that's exactly. So I don't know.
It's in the blanket. What do we want? Dead cops. Is that evil?
I have never heard that chant.
Come on.
I haven't.
You have heard that.
I have never heard of. I have never heard
I'm
a group of
surprised you're
people.
switching on me.
I'm being honest with you.
You never heard chanting in the street.
We
what
want
do
dead
we want?
cops?
Dead cops.
No, I have
in
never
New
heard
York
that.
and places
I like
that.
Jesse
I
Lee.
haven't.
Yeah.
If it's true what I'm saying,
Yeah.
is that evil?
I think it's misguided. Evil,
Is it
no.
evil?
I don't think it's no. I don't.
Is
think
it
evil.
love?
It's not love.
So it has to be evil, right?
Maybe it's indifference.
That's evil. How about if white people would chant,
Well, let me
what
ask
do we want? Blacks in the blanket. What do we want? Dead blacks. Would
Yeah.
that be evil?
I'm sorry for
Is she
laughing, but
texting someone
dude is
behind
just
your
funny.
back? A single
He be
Spokio
speaking his
search can
facts,
help
though.
you find out who she's messaging.
It would not be love.
Would it be evil?
Think about it.
Would it be
I'm gonna
evil?
say she's thinking
For
about
white people to chant that they want to see bodies dead in the street, that's pretty evil.
So when the Black Lives Matter people did it, was it evil?
Well, when black people lower ourselves to when we begin to adopt the mentalities that have already been oppressive to us, we don't need to exchange one oppression for the other. So in other words, I don't need to see dead cops to make me feel better about, or that's not going to even the playing field for the fact that police officers have killed black bodies.
Is it
For me,
evil when they
Exactly. That's just like when you say somebody that, kills another individual and they kill that individual, would you find peace? So say somebody did something to your daddy and you or somebody did something to that person that did something to your daddy. Would you feel at peace with yourself? 100%?
No.
Exactly. Why?
because I did something bad.
No, well, say you didn't do it. Or say if you did, would you be at peace with yourself?
No.
Okay, ask me that question. And then I'll what I'm basically trying to say is
I would say
you wouldn't really be at peace with yourself because you can't bring your dad back.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, regardless, like either way it goes, I did it, somebody else did it. Regardless, like my dad.
It can be somebody that's in prison that you don't even know, and they just threw dude in jail because somebody did something to you. But if they found, the person that killed your dad, he's dead now. You wouldn't, like, me personally, I wouldn't feel at peace because it's like, what I'm trying to say is there's no reason to even chant stupid shit.
Yeah.
Because regardless, that's not a way about it to have peace. So the only way that we can change is for people to actually come together, not chant stupid shit.
And be better.
And just be better. You know what I mean?
that police officers have killed black bodies.
Is it
For
evil
me,
when they chant
Need the water, y'all.
Black Lives Matter people?
I don't think that I wouldn't call it evil. Because I
Amazing.
think that it's reactionary. I think it's mob. It is reactionary, and maybe
But
they
not
do want
evil
to see.
to call for the death of cops,
I think it's misguided.
but not evil.
I mean, I hear where you want to force me into the corner.
No, I
right?
No, it's just a simple
Just
question.
saying
I'm
that-
asking a specific question.
But
That's
Black Lives
evil.
Matter is more
Yeah,
than
she
just the
said
people.
that.
But if people
It's evil.
are chanting and asking for dead bodies, then it doesn't have love. That's really all
when they
that I
ask
can
for
say.
dead cops, is that evil?
I just think it's wrong.
How about evil?
It's not right.
Is it
It's
evil?
not kind.
Is it evil?
It's not nice.
He's still
How
gonna
about
ask.
evil?
She's saying
I
everything
wouldn't use
but
that word.
So are you saying no, it's not evil?
I would say I wouldn't use that word.
You wouldn't use the word evil?
I have to know the context.
If white people were chanting, what do we want dead?
I want to talk to Jesse Lee.
Right, personally.
Jesse Lee he's him.
Use that word.
You wouldn't use the word evil?
I have to know the context.
If white people were chanting, what do we want dead? Black cops, would that
Dead
be evil?
black cops.
Would that
well,
be
that's
evil?
very different. That's not what Black Lives.
If they would, Black Lives Matter hate white cops.
If
So
but
if
see-
white people were chanting, what do we
No,
want dead?
Black
cops?
Lives Matter. I think I didn't see they here in Indiana. They hate all cops. It don't matter if you're a cop. Like I know some niggas that don't even like cops at all. I know niggas that friends with me and didn't even really talk to me. Like didn't even really mess with me. Like you know what I'm saying, pause. But like didn't, you know what I'm saying? We really wouldn't hang out anything because my dad was a cop. And my dad not even like, bro, I'm telling y'all, it's not bad cops, bro. Like
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter hate white cops.
If
So
but
if
see-
white people were chanting, what do we want dead cops, referring to the black cops, would that be evil?
Let me say this.
I gotta tell you,
If-
I got to
in this what do you call this hypothetical situation, that if white people have been experiencing the type of actions from the police that black folks have experienced here in this country for all this time, then if they were making that chant, then it would be, it's a different world. So I don't really deal too much in hypotheticals. We have plenty of reality, so I don't know how it would respond, but I know that I have heard plenty of white groups who are chanting, who have chanted very evil things about
So it is
black
evil
people.
when white people do it about blacks.
When let me put it like this. It is, what is the word? It is without love. And you use the word evil, but I think that is too narrow. I think it's, and this is where I talk about
like
maybe complexity, that there's just more to it than to say because they said that makes them evil. It's not that simple.
Yes, it is.
For me.
It's evil. But I gotta ask you a real quick question.
You want somebody
let me say
dead?
this,
That's
please, that Melina Abdullah is a great leader. She is a good heart, a good spirit.
She's a coward.
And I've never seen her express any cowardice towards anyone anywhere.
We tried to get her on the show. She's too afraid to come on.
That's not why she's
Coward.
not here. That's not why she's
Tell her
not
I
here.
said, you know her?
I know her.
Tell her she's a coward.
I don't need to tell her that.
Tell
She
her I
knows.
said-
Coward.
Well, she'll see. Maybe she'll see.
She's an evil, nasty coward.
She's none of those things.
No, she's a coward.
But I can understand why she would
I
want to
know
come
a
and have this
coward when I see
conversation.
a coward.
She's
Dr.
already been.
Abdullah Melina
Yeah.
is a coward.
Well, that's your opinion on it. She may say the same about you.
But I face her anytime,
That's not-
anywhere, in the
cowardice-
how, anytime.
But cowardice is not necessarily just being able to sit and have a conversation. That's
But
not
she
the
doesn't even have the
extent of
nerve
it.
to do that.
Well, maybe she doesn't have the desire.
When it is, you have to agree with her for her to come in, right? If you don't
don't
agree
know.
with her, she doesn't have. But I got to ask you this.
Okay.
When will the social justice warrior people know that enough is enough? When they say, okay, white people, y'all have given us all that we want. We are now equal. What will have to happen for them to know
That's
that?
a good question. I don't know what we know, and I talk about this all the time in my class. How do you know when you achieve justice?
Right.
It's very subjective. It's individual. Some people may feel that justice has already been served. Some people feel that there's nothing left to fight for. But I think that when we know,
If black people
we'll know.
were raised by good parents, they had a father and a mother in the home who were good examples, who taught them to work, to be responsible, to treat others as they treat themselves, would they be crying social justice stuff?
yeah, I think it's important. I
would-
think that this
they
is
would
what
still be doing
America.
it?
This is what America.
me personally. No, I had both of my parents. I had both of them in my life. They taught me. That's why I got this tattoo. Taught me, you know what I'm saying? I got hella tattoos, so I forgot what this one actually say, but shit, it got both of my parents on it. All that I am and all that, you know what I'm getting to. My parents. I got a lot of tattoos, so I can't even, you feel me? A lot of tattoos. And I know a lot of people gonna be like, damn, you don't know what your tattoos say? But I know what it mean. When I look at it, I know what I mean. I know what it mean. You feel me? I know what it mean. I just can't read it right now. Anyways, I had both of my parents growing up. Bad example, by the way. Tattoo. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of them, so I don't know. But anyways, I had both of my parents growing up. Taught me different things. Taught me this, that, and the other. And I feel like I don't really know. Like, I can't speak for everybody else, but me personally, I feel like I'm growing to know a lot of things. That's why I wanted to get into a lot of this, to learn a lot of things as well. But I grew up in a house, both my parents, and I tell y'all, I've never been to any type really of protesting or anything like that. Not that it's, I guess, not a bad thing, but I haven't been to any of that because honestly, first of all, I just got into stuff like this. Secondly, I didn't see, a lot to it. I don't really know. I think it's more, I feel like it's I don't know. And a lot of people, they just follow others, follow their friends.
That's what we said before.
Yeah, follow, So I feel like that's something too.
Who were good examples, who taught them to work, to be responsible, to treat others as they treat themselves, would they be crying social justice stuff?
Yeah, I think it's important. I think that this is what America. This is what America is. No, America is about. It is founded on revolution. It's founded on rebellion.
But not against. White people founded this country, right, and created the greatest country in the world. They didn't mean for the blacks to be carrying on like this.
I know. That's what's so great about it.
But they're so destructive. Black people.
The plan.
Have you noticed that black people only purpose on life is to destroy and not to build? They destroy neighborhoods. They destroy families. They destroy white people. You could let them into a decent neighborhood, they'll destroy it. You let them into a decent white university, they destroy it. You let them on the job, they destroy it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Yes, you
I have
do.
no
keep
clue
on saying
what
that.
you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
I know you know. We're going to have coffee because you know.
Yeah, I definitely like Jesse Lee Peterson. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But you know what I'm saying? Definitely interesting dude. First time reacting. Definitely lit.
First time seeing him reacting.
Right. You feel me? And make sure I hit the like button, hit subscribe. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in and watching this reaction. You already know. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Catch y'all next one.